How is the soul is matter? The soul is a true substance. That has been accomplished. However, the soul is formless, amorphous, anonymous, not heavy, not light, same, colorless, odorless, tasteless, untouchable, wordless. That is why it is impossible to see such a soul with the senses directly. Is impossible. In other words, what is it like when the soul is not a visible matter? To understand that, only a picture of imagination can be presented. As a fundamental power, there are only two material in the world. Unconscious, non-alive. Conscious, alive. The qualities of unconscious, non-alive, race, smell, taste, touch, word, etc. are characteristic of unconscious, non-alive. Without knowledge and vision consciousness, without birth death. There is no question of the bondage of sin virtue. And moksha totally free state of a matter, etc. There is no sensation of joy, happiness, love, affection, feeling, etc. The qualities of conscious, alive. The soul itself is without touch, taste, sweet, sour, spicy, bitter, sour, etc. Dwells in the body in the world. Birth death performer. Builder of karma, sin virtue. The sufferer of result of karma, sin virtue. It is the soul. Pure form. That soul is in full of contentment, auspicious form. The soul with quality of knowledge and vision. Thus the basic substances are only two in power. Unconscious, non-alive, and conscious, alive. Among the subdivisions of non-living things are dharmastikaya, medium of motion, adharmastikaya, medium of rest, akashastikaya, space, time, pudglastikaya, matter. Adding conscious, alive, in. These five substances became six substances. Of the fundamentally independent existing substances. These six substances occur in the original two. Even in these six, time is not counted in the calculation of substances that exist independently. There are five substances exist that have a set of regions. It is called panchastikaya. And even in this panchastikaya, dividing in terms of shaped, visible, and amorphous, not visible. Pudglastikaya, matter, is the only shaped, visible, substance. And other than that, dharmastikaya, medium of motion, adharmastikaya, medium of rest, akashastikaya, space, jivastikaya, alive, soul, are amorphous. The ones that have a set of regions are called self-regional substances. So why the word astikaya is spoken in conjunction with them. Jiva plus astik plus kaya equals jivastikaya, self-regional. A creature that exists is a set of regions. The same jivastikaya, organism. The soul and its regions. However, the shape of any amorphous, formless object cannot be established. But with innumerable regions such a soul. How should it appear with regions? By drawing a circular picture of it. The regions are shown in it. Like the weaving of a garment woven with a horizontal and a vertical thread. Is the constitution of the soul. The soul has its innumerable regions. That is why the soul is called self-regional. Where a vertical and a horizontal line cross each other. Their cross point is counted as the region. Like a lattice. Or like clothing. Knitted souls also have numerous regions. These regions are numerous, in number. And are intact. The region is separate from pudgal, matter. Then it gets name atom. But soul, akashastikaya, space, dharmastikaya, medium of motion, adharmastikaya, medium of rest, are all one and unbroken matter. The soul with collective existence of numerous regions. The soul itself is a completely intact matter. Even in eternity, not a single part of it is left for any reason like intersection, piercing, breaking, etc. If there is a possibility of separation, and on the occasion of intersection, piercing, etc. If a single region falls apart, then the soul is destroyed in eternity. It perishes. One day it will come. That when not a single region of the soul remains. And the soul perishes. It does not exist or form. But that is not always the happen. There is no such form. That is why the soul is called indestructible intact matter. It is never a perishable element. Pudgal, shaped, visible matter, is perishable. And the indestructible is soul, amorphous, not visible matter. That is why the soul is called ageless, immortal, indestructible. Without birth, age, death. And there is a soul that cannot be destroyed. Shri Veer Prabhu Mahaviraswamy addressed. Hey Gautam. The soul, jiva, is eternal. Anadan, meaning one who never dies, is immortal. The imperishable and indestructible. Pol means it is eternal. Is everlasting. If soul have to pass through fire, meaning soul also have to go through burning flames. Even then it does. Yet it does not burn. does not hurt with fiery, unpierceable, unvulnerable, unburnable, uncutable. Such adjectives are used for soul. The soul is independent and intact. It cannot be pierced, cannot be cut with sword, paddle, etc. Even a sharp weapon, such as a spear, cannot be penetrate, and cannot even be burned in fire, etc. There is a soul with such adjectives.
Like, share, subscribe.